Have you seen like the opinion piece by Janet Wilson? I think that was in the Post or stuff. Former press secretary, media advisor to the National Party. Just absolutely slamming them. I think she said something like, I'm not sure if the political expediency is due to or is the product of cynicism or idiocy.
Yeah.
Audrey Young, a lot of people who've been very, pretty positive about the government, extremely critical about this decision. The only one I think saying it's a good idea was Mike Hosking.
Wow. What more could you say? Perfect.
One thing I didn't bring up about this is that, ACT, from what I've seen, ACT, and I think Janet Wilson actually got these numbers out, ACT has very little support amongst women. They have almost no women voters.
You surprise me.
And National has very low support amongst women, like much lower than their overall support. So this maybe they thought they have already gone as low as they will with women voters, and so they don't, they're not worried about this.
I had a meeting with someone today who I've used as a bit of a place to, I'm trying to spell a word and talk at the same time. I can't do this. About connecting me with someone to help me in my Te Reo, and he talked about doing a select committee submission for the Treaty Principles Bill. And he said his observation was that the only people he saw making submissions supporting it were white men. Not women, white men were the ones that were supporting. So, it kind of goes without saying, doesn't it?
But I think, the thing is that men are also affected by these decisions. Men who work in these
100%.
fields are also going to miss out on the pay increases. And of course, there's lots of men who care about our society and care about women being paid fairly. So, and realize it's just like, it's ridiculous. So I think it will cost them politically. But the problem is we can't solve the problem in the short term for all those workers who are going to be affected by the legislation that disestablished those claims. And now they have to start over if they can even make the first hurdle now that it's been raised. There's also the Wildlife to Act changes, which went through under urgency.
Killing kiwis for fun, just knocking them off. The day after, there's a one news story about, I think it's a little spotted kiwi again being released in the South Island, like 20 of them or something. And the day before that, government's like, hey, you want to wipe a few of those kiwis out for a road? Yeah, that's all right. If you need to do that, go for it. Unreal. But before we go, because you brought it up, so it's your fault. No, you brought it up. National has the support of just 28% of women and ACT 4.5%. Add age to the equation and the contrast is clear. Under 20% of 18 to 49-year-olds, 18 to 49-year-old women support National, while only 1% in the same category support ACT. While female voters 50 plus stand at 34.5% for National, but still only 8% for ACT. So yeah, maybe they don't care about that because they're not going to get any more voters. So if we need another 400K for our capital expenditure, sweet. The other guys can deal with that.